Coach, I don't know if you just want to give an opening statement. I thought, I know you guys coming in defensively were, I think, ranked third in the country, but I thought their defense was the difference in the game tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I think for a while it was pretty well matched, and then I think honestly our offense hurt our defense, and that allowed them to get some easy opportunities. And I think we started to press a little bit when I mean press, get a little bit tight, and not really execute well on the offensive end. So at that point, I think that they amped up the pressure inside it, and we really didn't execute our offensive game plan the way we would have. But you have, like you said, you have to give them a lot of credit. Defensively, I thought they did a great job. We knew we would have to play, a great game. So I think rebounding was obviously critical as well. But they shot the ball really well, when they needed to. We came in like everyone else. You have to make a decision against Scranton. Do you want to try to stop the inside game and give them open shots, or you're going to try to play straight up? We certainly had multiple game plans within the game as it unfolded, but you have to give those kids a lot of credit. Very great passing team, and they read things really well. They play very well together, especially that starting five. So I thought they did a great job.
You were winning the second quarter 6-2 at the media timeout. What was the conversation in between quarters?
The conversation was to continue to be aggressive offensively. We were going to mix it up a little bit defensively. I think that's actually where we started to fall a little short with some shots. It looked like some fatigue maybe had set in a little bit. And then mentally we needed to stay, tough. I think that's the critical part. You have to stay sharp for 40 minutes against an elite team. So.
For Yasmin or for Priscilla. I'm sorry, I can't see my glasses. It was I think a 2-point game, and they closed out the half I think with 7 straight points. Is that where you guys think maybe it kind of got away from you a little bit there?
Yeah, there and coming into the second half, we really need to come out on fire. I feel like if we did a better job coming into the second half, that would have helped us out.
Yeah, third quarter is usually a critical quarter. Like, are you going to be able to amp the pressure, make your shots, or your shots will fall short? In this case, they made their shots, and we didn't.
Would you agree with Coach that you guys maybe started pressing a little bit offensively? As the deficit started growing a little larger, maybe taking, I don't want to say some ill-advised shots, but maybe just trying to press a little more to get. To try to get the offense going a little bit?
Yeah, definitely trying to take quicker shots, try to get more possessions to get back in
it. Coach, you talk about how they're starting five, how well they play together, but I thought the key in the third quarter was number 10, Katie O'Reilly, for them coming off the bench and hitting 3 threes.
She did, yeah, and we knew she was capable of that, but again, you have to focus so much on that first group. So we had talked about no X factors off the bench, and I think you're absolutely right. She truly was an X factor for them coming in, and that gave them no drop off, when they went to the bench in those moments. So that was definitely a key point. She was critical for them. She really shot it with confidence. So
20 years from now, when you're being honored in Harrington or whatever building it's going to be in, what are you going to remember about the season? It's for all three of you.
I'll go first.
Well, I'm going to remember this season. I transferred in, so this was my first year here. It was a great first year. We went on an 18-0 winning streak, which is a record for a school, and won the new MAC championship. First time in 20 years. It was a very exciting season, and I had a great time with my teammates. They're awesome. And coach.
Where did you transfer from?
UMass Lowell.
Yeah, I mean, similar to Scylla, I'm going to remember all 4 of my years. I've been a part of some great teams, especially this one. And it was really great to win a new MAC, obviously, and come to the NCAAs. That was my highlight.
I think for me, those are the obvious things, the results, but ultimately it is the heart of this team, the passion of this team, and how much they really love each other and care about each other. They were exceptionally unselfish this year, so they were a true team. they were willing to put their own egos aside for each other, and you don't always find that. And I think that's what ended up making them special. So, very proud of them as people.
I'm good.
That's good. Awesome.
Any more questions?